My name is Baylor Talcott. Today is April 10th, 2018, and today's topic is hooking up. I'm here with Coley Tosto, a student at the University of Tampa. So, Coley, how would you personally describe or define hooking up?
Okay, well, so I made fun of for this a lot because I'm from Wisconsin, right? So when you say you hook up with someone, it means, like, you do literally everything with that one person. So, like, someone like Margaret will come up to me and be like, "Clay, I just hooked up with that guy," and her definition is completely different than mine. So I'm sitting here like, Margaret, why are you happy about this? Like, it's not a good thing. She goes, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Well, like, you just fucked a guy." And she goes, "No, I made out with him." And I was like, okay, so no. But yeah, so I get a lot of shit for that, but it's hooking up for me.
All right. So, like, rolling off that, do you believe that hooking up has a greater impact or negative effect on females or males?
I think females are given a lot more shit for it, which pisses me off. Because, like, if I want to hook up with someone, that's my own business and no one else should have a say in that. Or, like, no one else should be able to be like, "Oh, you've hooked up with 10 guys, that means you're a slut." But yet a guy can hook up with 10 girls and he's given a high five, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, girls definitely get the worst end of that.
Do you feel that the media kind of initiates the slut shaming and that kind of aspect of it?
I mean, it doesn't help it. Like, in movies and the media, girls are consistently put down for hooking up with people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, famous girl hooks up with someone, "Oh my god, no way!" Famous guy hooks up with someone, "Oh, that's just an everyday thing," you know? So, that's upsetting, but...
Exactly. So, do you still go on traditional dates? Is that still a thing for you?
So, okay. I'm very conflicted about it because I love getting free food, right? This guy in my ballet class, oh my god, whole story. He put his phone in my backpack and then pretended like he didn't realize he put his phone in my backpack and emailed me to get his phone back.
Wow.
And then I gave him his phone back. He was like, "Well, now that, like, you gave me my phone back, I have to make it up to you." And I was like, excuse me? He goes, "Yeah, like tacos or something." I said, "I could fuck up a taco." So I ended up going to get tacos with him. Like, love getting free food. But I also feel bad because I don't like when people spend money on me. So it's very conflicting. I mean, besides that, I just don't have time to date. Like, I have better things to do with my day. That sounds terrible.
Understandable.
But, you know, if there's free food involved, I'm never going to say no.
Okay, so rolling off that free food thing, there's a feminist perspective that women should pay for the date opposed to men. What are your views on that?
I don't think any one person should pay for it. I always offer to split the check because, like I said, I feel bad when someone spends, like, even if it's just, like, $10 on me, like, you know?
Yeah.
I want to pay for some of that. I don't want to feel like I owe you something, you know? Because, like, guys, like, "Oh, I bought you dinner. Now you sleep with me." Like, no, bitch, that's not how it works, right? Like, no. So, yeah, I think that not, like, one person should be responsible for the date. Just split the check. Like, it's not hard. Just stick both your credit cards in the check and the waiter the check, and you're done. Like,
No.
It's not hard.
I feel that, though. Like, whenever people pay for me, it literally feels like I have to owe them something or that, like,
Right?
I have to make it up to them. But, like, I'm the guy in this, and, like, that's kind of, like, what's expected almost. And, like, when people try to pay for me, I'm like, no, like, I got myself or I'll get you. And
Yeah.
it's a whole conflict. I get it. Like,
It's stupid. Why
It
can't
really
we
is
all
stupid.
just, like, buy food and be happy?
exactly. They make it too much of an issue almost.
It's stupid.
It is. So kind of switching here. There's a hypothetical scenario that's been flirting around the social media. So basically it's the argument that if an attractive male says a sexual comment to you, that most females will kind of blow it off and, like, not take it to heart. But if a less attractive male says the exact same comment, they're labeled as either a pervert or a pig, or basically the girls are not okay with them. The less attractive male gets ridiculed for that. Why do you think that is, or that has that happened to you, or, like...
Well, personally, if I see an attractive male, usually I'm the one making the inappropriate calls. No
Right.
shame. But also, I have not been able to walk around downtown Tampa. Like, me and Margaret can't walk around without getting honked at. Like, I had this guy stop on Kennedy to yell stuff at us while we were walking across the bridge, and, like, I don't give a shit. I don't care if you're attractive, if you're unattractive. Like, if you honk your horn at me, I'm not gonna run up to your car like, oh my god, wait, no, come back. Like, you know, I don't take it as a compliment. I don't take it personally. That's just, like, what guys do. We were downtown. We were walking to Eddie and Sam's, and some guy, like, he's in the passenger side of the window, and he gets out, and he sits on the passenger side, and he yells at me, he goes, hey, you in the white shirt, and I, like, turn around, and he goes, you're fucking beautiful, and so I turn around, and I yell at him, I was like, you're fucking beautiful, too. He goes, what did you just say to me? And, like, starts driving towards us. I looked at my car, I said, we need to go, like, it is time for us to leave, so we booked it to Eddie and Sam's. You know, it was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's your, so, like, I know back in, like, before our times, like, catcalling, I don't know if it ever worked or not. Like, honestly, I don't know. Like, do you think it works now? Like,
I don't think so. Like I said, when a guy yells stuff at me from a car, or, like, if I'm walking and they're standing in front of a building and they yell stuff at me, like, I have zero desire. It doesn't matter if they're attractive or not to take my pants off, personally. Like, we were walking to McDonald's. First of all, we looked like trash. Like, it's Sunday morning. I just wanted, like, a McBiscuit, whatever the fuck it is. And we didn't want to Uber Eats it, so I was like, you know what? It's nice outside. We'll go for a walk. So we're walking to McDonald's, and some car pulls up, and they either said, it's Margaret Maney, or have my babies. And, both of them are very uncomfortable.
Very.
You know,
yeah.
And then we're walking back from McDonald's. I'm stuffing my face with this bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit thing, right? Because I was hungry. Like, literally stuffing my face with it. And so many cars honked at us. And then these guys, like, came out from some alley they were in. And we're like, oh, like, hey, mommy, do you want to stop here? Meanwhile, I have, like, a face full of bacon. I'm like, And I just kept on walking. So, no, I don't think it works. I mean, that's weird. You know?
Very weird, yeah. Well, okay, so, like, walking around, like, downtown or walking around campus, do you feel safe, like, alone, or?
No, not at all. Which sucks, because, like, I used to take walks by myself all the time back home. Like, if I couldn't sleep, I'd go for a walk. Like, if I was bored, I'd go for a walk. It was cold. Sometimes I'd take a blanket with me, but I was still, like, probably shouldn't have gone by myself, but I could, you know? And then here, during the day, it's fine. Like, it's not bad. I've walked to Starbucks, like, the Marriott Starbucks by myself. I've walked to Hooters by myself. Like, it's not bad in the morning. But at night, like, I've been followed. Me and Hannah, I was in my pajamas. I had my Marvel sweatpants on. I had my narwhal slippers on. Yeah, and I had one of, like, I think my Up North Wisconsin shirt or something on. Just, like, one of my baggy shirts. And I'm walking around downtown Tampa with Hannah. It's, like, midnight. And I'm completely oblivious to things sometimes. Like, I just zone out when I go for walks. And so she grabbed my arm at one point and was like, Coley, you need to start running. I was like, what do you mean I need to start running? I'm in slippers. She goes, no, just, like, go. Apparently some homeless man had been following us for blocks. And then we crossed the street, and he crossed the street and started running after us while we were just, like, walking. And then he followed us until we got into, like, an area where there was people, and then turned around and walked the other way.
Wow.
Yeah. So, like, I would never walk by myself alone at night. And, like, we've walked around campus at, like, 2 o'clock in the morning, and there's this sketchy-ass car that says it's, like, campus safety or safety patrol, and it's not. It's some weird, crusty-ass old man that sits in his car and, like, drives around campus at night. And campus safety does absolutely nothing about it. Like, I've seen so many weird people on this campus.
Do you think it's almost their responsibility to do something, or, like, the police's?
Well, my thing is I think campus safety focuses on the wrong things, you know?
No, I totally agree with that.
So, like, if I get attacked, like, one of my older friends has gotten, like, straight attacked by people on this campus, and campus safety does nothing about it. So that's just upsetting, you know, like, they say that they're just trying to keep us safe, but really they just care about, like, drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, which honestly isn't even, like, it's college, people do that, you know, focus on the important stuff. That pisses me off, but, yeah, no, I'd never walk alone.
that concludes today.